With tanks and stutter stepping, it's not that different. It's just that we have more control of our stutter stepping because you're always going to attack the closest thing in range to you.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're a tank, you know exactly what's in close range to you because you're melee, for the most part. So you just make sure that the hero you want to hit with while you're stutter stepping is the one closest to you. It's very easy to do. Also, it's going to allow us to body block, and that's the real goal of tanking and stutter stepping. So go ahead, come up to the top here, where we're away from the minions, and let's just dismount and go ahead and hit H for me.
Oh man, that's a reach. Okay, H has been hit.
That's fine. That's fine. We're not using H for you. H, if you haven't changed any of your controls, just means hold fire. So that means if I'm going around you, you're currently holding fire.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
There's a very, very, very few situations you would want to use H. If you're really pro about it, you might want to use H when you see Divine Palm come out.
Oh,
so you don't trigger it.
Yeah, or Dahaka's ult, where he gets health back based on the damage that's been done to him.
Well, technically, Dahaka's ult only gives him 60% of the damage he took back.
Oh, so that doesn't matter then?
Yeah, he doesn't gain any health anyway, so you might as well just burn him down. That's why it's a bad ult.
Oh, okay.
But in this case, you don't really use H for anything because I would rather you just stayed in control and use that time during that Divine Palm to reposition yourself to a better place.
Okay, now does that last until I start attacking again? So I can get up to you like this and we're not fighting?
No. You have now, by issuing another command, canceled out the H or the S, whichever one you used.
So why am I not attacking you?
Because you're currently moving. You're not A-moving.
Oh, okay, I see.
When you're just playing moving, you don't attack. Whereas right now, you're not set on H, so we would be attacking each other.
Okay.
But go ahead and get on the pad for me. And just right in the middle there. So go ahead and hit H for me.
Okay.
So the reason why we use S is because it actually causes a bigger wall when you are holding position or using S. Your body won't be as likely to make room for the other heroes. The game wants to be fluid. The two characters, the two statues, figurines that the game has rendered want the game to move fluidly. They want to make space for every character. And you will be naturally sort of moved out of the way if you're not holding position through S or H.
Interesting. Really? So if you're going for a body block, you have to hit S to make sure the game doesn't force you out?
Right, so look at me kind of moving by you here.
Yeah, it pushes you out of the way slightly.
Yeah, so here I am highly affected by your body, your radius, the size you occupy. Now go ahead and press A move for me. Go ahead and step off the pad and then A move onto it. So you're free, you're a free agent character.
All right, I'm a free agent.
Cool. Now if I try to move by you, your character's gonna just not affect me as much.
Why isn't... Okay, so A move... He's still holding his position.
Right, you could see that he adjusts his location a little bit, though. It's because I move out of range, see, I can kind of get him to chase me if I stay in melee.
Oh, so the melee range is tiny in comparison to a range damage dealer.
Right, and range damage dealers continue to chase when things are still just barely inside their range. Just like I can kind of get Muradin to chase me here if I move real carefully.
Yeah. That's interesting. So why would they have it coded so that range damage dealers always chase, but the melee damage dealers stay around, even though the melees are generally thicker bodies?
It's just because they're in your range.
Okay.
Your range is only that area around you. When I leave it, the character stops animating.
Gotcha. So if you move as fast as the other character can chase you, then you're going to be in a forever pull.
Ah, hang on a sec. Something on your mic capture is strange. Check your connection later. What do you mean by that? If we're recording something fancy like this, let's go ahead and fix whatever problem that is. I'm going to listen to the stream real quick. Ah, hang on a sec. Something on your mic capture is strange. Check your connection later. What do you mean by that? If we're recording something fancy like this, let's go ahead and fix what... No, everything sounds fine. I'm not sure what's going on. But thank you for the warning. Good to know.
Record sounds good?
Yeah, everything sounds pretty good.
Okay.
At least on my end. Where was I?
We were talking about how if a range damage dealer is chasing you, but you run as fast as the range dealer, you'll forever be in their range, which means it will always pull them along.
Cool. So, when we body block, we want to make sure we are using things like S to make those body blocks and have strong stances. Otherwise, like we were just showing here, I will be able to move through you pretty easily.
Yeah.
And move through your area. So you're going to have to predict my movements a little bit, but let's talk about the most important thing here. Let's say we're laning. We're going to battle here. My goal as a tank is always to take advantage of body blocking. So if I use anything, if I use Thunderclap here, that gives me a 25% slow. My goal is always to get around to the front of you, off of that slow. If I land a stun, my goal is always to get around the front of you off of that stun and take advantage of a body block, which is an essential part of a tank's kit.
Yes.
So if we're battling it out, and I even get this little slow on you, my first goal is to stutter step around the front and get in a better position.
So how about that? How about this? Ha-ha!
I mean, this is just kind of the wackiness of Muradin, right?
All right, and then oh no, I stopped.
Cool, let's go ahead and reset. I'm going to go ahead and take third win just for the purposes of this.
Oh, okay.
So that we get topped off in the background. So, the next thing would be to take advantage of terrain when you're body blocking. Mm-hmm. This is a little easier to do on Diablo because you actually kind of displace the character.
Yeah.
But, let's say, go ahead and try to move by me when I'm standing here.
Okay, do I get to use any of my abilities?
Nope, just stand, just walk right through me.
Okay.
Cool, you can see that my body, with that little corner of the money, has made sort of an area. That's made it a little more difficult to move through. So if I instead move up here, I am now creating a better area to body block in.
Oh, because you're reducing the amount of area around you they can pass by?
By taking advantage of terrain.
Okay, gotcha. So hug the wall here, and suddenly there's, what, 3/4 of a circle instead of a full circle?
Suddenly this is very powerful in Cursed Hollow, where you have those sort of rock walls that you can get people into, and you're going to increase your chances of a body block when you're using terrain with the body block.
Yeah.
So let's tie that into stutter stepping. We're going to use S. We're going to use S. And it's very, very simple. All we're going to do, let's pretend you're just auto-attacking, all right? We're just attacking each other. I'm going to use S, and I'm going to work my way around. Boom. I'm in a body block.
All right.
That's stutter stepping for a tank. It's just making sure that when I'm moving to get the body block off, that I am actually attacking while I do it.
Okay, so basically with a tank, it's attacking around the person, because the ultimate goal is to get around to the front so you can kind of force them back or isolate them.
Right, so I see a lot of cute body blocks in this game, but the wrong way to do it would be for me to do something like this, to hit you, whoopsies.
Oh, sorry,
No, it's okay, it's okay.
Hit me!
Okay. No, I got cooldown, You ruined it! But we can also use Dwarf Toss, right? Like, Dwarf Toss, I have just lost DPS, in a sense.
Gotcha.
Or if I hit you... No, you moved again!
Sorry, okay, I've been...
That's alright, it's alright. No, get back here. Get on the pad. Get on the pad.
I'm coming back. Let me heal up here. Alright. Okay.
Alright, get on the pad.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so what I see all the time is something sweet like this. You're closing it on the Muradin in the first place, so bad idea. We stunned him before we were actually in range to take advantage of the stun. Mm-hmm. So this right here is a bad stun, and then people run and they go, yeah, now I'm a body block. That's bad. You've just lost DPS time and adjustment time during your Stormbolt stun.
Yeah, you stunned him just long enough to catch up, which means nobody gets to do anything.
Exactly. So I would rather have you do something like this. Let's imagine. Let's imagine. Actually, I'm gonna do a little doodle here. Let's imagine that we have our lines. This is our little archers. Our little knights are meeting in the middle. We have our little wizard minion right there, and we're doing our lane. And I want to do this to you. I want to stun you, and I want to body block you. So I'm going to be like, I'm just going to stutter step. I'm just going to stutter step around. I'm going to attack these guys. I might go up. I might attack that knight a little bit. All this while, I'm clearing out your minions so I have a better chance to land my shot. And I'm slowly eking my way closer to you without being threatening. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to attack your back archer, your back little spider. And then an opportunity presents itself. You're starting to run away, and when I'm in range for it, that's when we get in there. We land the slow after the stun is fully done, so we take maximum advantage of both the stun and the slow.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have a body block. So go ahead and try to run up towards that top vent. So that's a good way to do it.
Ah, crud.
So now we need to stutter step with you to make sure we don't lose that DPS while we're chasing.
Oh, no!
So I want you to try this on me.
So you're saying the point is to get close and mess them up that way?
It's to sneak up on them. It's about body language. So let's imagine here I'm in this lane. And this is kind of a side conversation, but let's say I'm in this lane and, you know, this is pushed out. So clearly I'm at a disadvantage in this position. Mm-hmm. I've been pushed out, my towers are out of ammo, but all of a sudden Murden goes like this. Oh my god, it just starts like getting pissed for some reason.
Yeah.
Chances are you can read into that and say, oh, Nova's in the top bush. Why else would Murden get so aggressive for no reason? He's never going to kill me.
Yeah.
There's no reason why this Murden would leap me, stun me. I'm just going to walk away. I have my own leap.
Yeah.
So one thing you're trying to do through your body language is make sure you don't give away the gig.
Okay, so push with your minions.
Right. So I'm just playing cool here, you know? I'm trying to get in a favorable position. I'm trying to get myself closer to land that very short-range storm bolt so I can wail on you a bit.
Yeah.
But really, I'm just kind of lying about it.
So you make them think you're trying to land that storm bolt, but really you're not, but really you are?
Sort of at the same time, right? Here I'm just pretending I'm laning. But I'm looking for a good opportunity to hit you with that storm bolt.
Yeah, take that, spider.
Let's go ahead and go up to the pad here. That was kind of a side conversation.
Okay.
Alright. I'm going to run in a straight line from here to my gate back here, along this path.
Okay, you're running straight line.
Straight line from here to my gate.
Okay.
And as you can see, I move here past this gold. So this little gold corner will probably be one of your best places to actually get a good body block on and lock me in. I will not be using my leap. I will not use any abilities. I will not try to attack you.
Oh, okay. And my goal is to stop you?
To stop me and body block me as much as possible using S and your various abilities.
Oh, and my abilities.
Yep, and I'm going to walk in this straight line as best I can.
Okay, so can I start right here?
Well, that's a little bit cheating. Go ahead and walk up to me. Yep, there you go. That's good. That's good. Cool. I'm walking.
No.
Nice.
But I was hitting stop.
You stutter stepped too fast there. You were hitting S too frequently.
Oh, okay.
Because watch this. Watch this. I'm going to come in on you, and if we... Oh, wait. No, no, we're not chasing. Hang on. Just stand still for a second.
I thought this was the game.
Stand still. Stand still. I'm just showing that
Okay.
if I hit, I can...
Okay, so it's one hit, S. One hit, S. One hit.
Right. You need to relax through it. Exactly.
No, come back!
If you do it too fast, you can do this little sort of, this sort of weapon happy like dance that never hits anyone.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go and reset. Let me get some health, and then we'll do a straight line run. All right, bring it on when you're ready.
Okay. Using abilities.
You can use abilities. Yes, you can even start with a stun, and I'll start running as soon as the stun is out.
Okay. I'm so nervous.
All right, cool. I'm running.
But if I can beat
Nice.
you,
That's great.
I can hit diamond.
Look, yes, yeah, and use that wall. Excellent.
No. Oh,
That was really good.
No.
that was seriously really good. You used the terrain. You made me... This is a straight line here. You made me walk all the way down here when I only clicked on this back wall.
But you got away.
So, that's great. You still occupied me more time than you would have just wailing on me with an A move.
Okay.
Because, I mean, look at this. If I A move you and you start to run away, like, this is all that's going to happen.
Yeah.
You know? And if I start to run away, you'll just kind of chase each other, and it's dumb. It's dumb. So let's try this again. All right.
Yeah. Oh, shucks. Yeah.
That was good. Yes. Great job getting around the front.
No, come back.
That's still great. That is fantastic. You occupied me way more time than just the stun would have done.
Okay,
That
yeah,
was
I
really
get what
good.
you're saying.
Let's-
So it doesn't matter if they get away. The fact is that you kept them busy because as a tank, that's part of your job is to just go in and get them to focus on you because you're just a wrecker.
Exactly. Imagine like a half-second Malfurion route landed. You just accomplished that without using any abilities.
Oh, because you kept them in that space long enough so that they couldn't get out.
Right,
Which
Uther
means
has...
your teammates were able to land their abilities easier.
Exactly. Uther has a whole button dedicated to a stun that does very low damage and only stuns for 0.75 seconds. If you can, with a body block, occupy me for 0.75 seconds, you have just done a whole ability on your kit that doesn't exist.
Gotcha.
Go ahead and try again. After the stun, I'll run.
Okay.
And relax through your stutter steps.
Relax.
That's good.
Oh, whoops.
That's
I
okay.
didn't jump. Oh, I misplaced that.
That's all right. Let's do it one more time.
Okay. Wait, but what if I want to open with a...
That's fine, too. That's great. Use that terrain.
Oh, what? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So in that case, I just meant this right here. You almost had me down into this crick. And if you had moved over to take advantage of this little poke of gold, I might have gotten stuck in this corner here for a second, too.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Oh, sorry.
Are you okay? Okay. On your mark.
Get set. Go!
That's good. That's great. You got me to turn around. Nice.
Oh, I jumped. I shouldn't have jumped.
That was really good.
Oh, okay. I need
you
to
did
be
great
careful
body
with that
blocks.
jump then.
Yeah, and you missed out on your stutter steps, which kept your auto attack damage high throughout it. So that was a very low damage body block.
Okay.
Nice. Missed out on one attack there. That's two, though. That's great. Nice job. That was really good.
Okay.
Cool. That is not something that you should master over the course of this.
Today.
No. No. No, we were going to walk away from this. That is now in your head. You can think about how you're going to use it. Every hero has a different attack speed, has different abilities. You're going to have to find different ways to take advantage of this skill. But now that it's in your head, just start applying it across your games. And it takes muscle memory, like playing the piano.
Yeah.
You're going to have to actually move your fingers in places you haven't moved them before in order to actually do this thing.
Yeah.